Good evening and welcome to another high school basketball presentation on BayPreps.com. What a matchup we have for you this evening in Alameda. Live from St. Joseph Notre Dame High School, I am Pat O'Rourke, and with me is the producer and cameraman Ian Fawn, as tonight the St. Joseph Notre Dame Pilots play host to the Salesian Pride. It's been a great rivalry over the course of the years, and right now we have first place in the Bay Shore Athletic League at stake. You have two teams that are both 4-0 in conference play. The Salesian Pride, team many might regard as maybe the best team in the East Bay and maybe the entire Bay Area. 15-2, they are 4-0 in conference play. And St. Joseph Notre Dame is 14-3 and also 4-0 in conference play. These teams played quite a battle last year when they met in Richmond. It was a St. Joseph Notre Dame victory by the final score of 57-54. The only league loss for Salesian last year. In fact, that was the only time they lost to a Northern California team last season. They were the state runners-up, were the Pride. They were NCS champions in Division 4. St. Joseph Notre Dame, of course, the NCS champions in Division 5 and state champions in Division 5. 27-9 last year were the Pilots. 26-12 was the Pride. And we have just two outstanding teams battling today in this gymnasium that Jason Kidd once called home. This is high school basketball action on BayPreps.com, and we're excited for the start of tonight's matchup between these two storied programs. When you look at these teams, they're both playing good basketball coming into this matchup. Salesian has won 8 games in a row and includes an impressive win at Haas Pavilion on Monday night in Berkeley, 62-43. They disposed of a good Sacramento team. St. Joe's Notre Dame also won on Martin Luther King Day. They played at St. Elizabeth and defeated Head Royce by the final score of 65-32. So two teams playing very good basketball coming in tonight, and we're expecting an outstanding matchup. And Salesian, probably the favorite team coming into this matchup. All the talent they returned from last year's team, the impressive winning streak we told you coming in, the great non-conference schedule. They won the Gridley tournament, something we talked about with St. Joe's Notre Dame coach Don Lippy before this game, a preview we did on BayPreps.com when we spoke to both of these coaches, Coach Lippy and Coach Mellis of Salesian, both very complimentary of one another and their respective programs. And two guys that spent a lot of time talking to each other. Ton of respect between these programs. You can tell coming into this. And Coach Lippy was very impressed with Salesian's win in the Gridley Invitational. Even though they didn't have their 3 best players in that tournament, they were still able to, or you could arguably their 3 best players were still able to win that tournament, a very competitive tournament earlier this season. I'm continuing to go through introductions right now. And I believe there might be a little bit of an issue with the sound system. So they've got to belt them out. And they're doing a great job of that considering they don't have the loudspeakers working right now. Starting lineup for the Pride, you've got Mario Dunn, 6-foot junior. He had a great game against Salesian. We pause for the national anthem before we give you the start of tonight's game. Beautifully performed national anthem, and we are ready for the start of the night's game in a moment. Starters again for Salesian: Mario Dunn, a 6-foot junior; Markel Leonard, 6-foot junior; Davion Mize is a 6'1 senior; Jabari Bird, a 6'5 junior; and Jeffrey Parker, a 6'5 senior. Dunn, Leonard, Mize, Bird, and Parker for Coach Bill Mellis and the Salesian Pride, the team wearing the black jerseys. Tonight, of course, St. Joseph, the home team, and they're in the white with the blue numbering and lettering, the orange outlining for St. Joseph Notre Dame, and their starters consist of Jiminy Givens, he is a 6-foot senior; Lamont Banks, a 6'3 freshman; Nick Lacey, a 6-foot senior; Justin Brown is a 6'1 junior; and Temadayo Youssef is a 6'6 sophomore, leading the Pride in scoring this season. Salesian in the black with the red numbering and lettering, the white outlining. The opening tip will be between Youssef and Parker. Youssef 6'6", Parker 6'5", and we will be ready to go here in a moment. Keep it right here on BayPreps.com. Looking forward to tonight's broadcast. First place in the Bay Shore Athletic League on the line, and the tip is won by Salesian, and the Pride will start off with the basketball. This is Markel Leonard handling it. He's got it up top. Salesian going from right to left on your video screen. Now the basketball is Jabari Bird, the outside outstanding junior, but then there's a turnover picked up on the floor, picked up by the Pilots. And St. Joe's has their first possession of the game. This is Givens. Givens gets it down low and going up strong. Banks missing it badly, but there to put it in the garbage is Youssef. And St. Joe's is on the board first. 2-0 Pilots. Here's Davion Mize kicking in the corner. The pump fake by Dunn. Dunn gets to the elbow. The jumper there misses by Mize. Grabs his own rebound. Misses again. Another opportunity for Salesian is put up and in by Mario Dunn. So they had a few opportunities there, and Dunn ties the game up at 2. See, good, aggressive, tight man-to-man defense from these teams. Both these teams will pressure the basketball. Get it down low to Banks. Banks tries to take it up strong, gets it stripped and taken out of his hands. Quickly in the front court, this is Mario Dunn. Out in the wing, they'll find Parker. Misses the 3, the long rebound on the floor, picked up by Leonard. Salesian grabbing some offensive rebounds here in the early going. Down low, Parker, turnaround right-hander, misses, and it's cleared by Youssef. On the far side, this is Givens. Givens, one-handed pass in the high right will find Justin Brown. Brown working against the other 15, Mize. Dangerous cross-court pass, caught by Givens. Givens against the defense from Dunn. Here's Brown stepping inside the lane and drawing the foul. Our first foul of the game comes a minute 51 into the contest, with the score tied at 2, as you can see on your screen. Coming over the bench, hear a few words, Nick Lacey and Jiminy Givens, as Justin Brown goes to the free throw line. And Brown misses the first. 6'1 junior. Scored 16 points in the win on Monday against Ed Royce. 65-32 win, the 9th win in a row for the Pilots. He makes the second, and St. Joe's has a 1-point advantage. Pressure in the backcourt from Nick Lacey. It's the dribbling of Markel Leonard. technical difficulties we have had. It is 12-8 in favor of St. Joe's Notre Dame. And Salesian has the basketball. Look at the Pride get it down low. The big Freddie Tagaloa is going to be playing football at Cal, and he puts in the bucket to pull St. Joe's within two, or pull Salesian within two. And a foul on Salesian. We saw 4 points for Tagaloa, 4 for Mario Dunn, 4 Salesian, 4 the St. Joseph Notre Dame Pilots. Timadayo Youssef has 4, 3 for Justin Brown and 3 for Jiminy Gibbons. Gibbons has the basketball in the St. Joseph Notre Dame backcourt. Up top, this is Lamont Banks. Banks going to shoot the long jumper from straight away, miss it badly. The rebound to the Salesian. They quickly push in the front court. Jermaine Edwards' pass hits the rim and is taken away by the Pilots. Quickly the other way, missing the layup and crashing into the padding behind was up top, Tagaloa. Nice lob pass underneath. He will find Jermaine Edwards and has it knocked away and taken away. And then James LaFollette turns it over right back, and the teams exchange turnovers. Unofficially, each team with 4 turnovers in this opening quarter. 1:33 to play in the quarter. And St. Joe's Notre Dame has the basketball. Pass hits the referee from LaFollette. Stays in the front court for St. Joe's. That might have been a backcourt violation if it didn't hit him. Here is Banks, an off-balance shot. He knew the foul was coming, and he will go to the free throw line. The first one from Banks is good. Jiminy Gibbons goes out of the game. Mark Voisinot is in the contest. Makes the second one as well, and the Pilots have a 4-point advantage. Mario Dunn passes the other side, and making the jumper and with the foul is Jermaine Edwards. And that pulls Salesian within a couple, and the free throw can cut it to a 1-point game with 1:05 to go in the opening quarter. Justin Brown, Timadayo Youssef back in the game. Marcus Harris, Lamont Banks also on the floor right now for the Pride, along with Nick Lacey, or for the Pilots, I should say, as the free throw is good. Let's cut it to a 1-point game from Jermaine Edwards. 1 minute to go in the opening quarter. Had some technical difficulties at the start. Along the baseline, stepping in Banks, and then he throws it into the Salesian crowd for a turnover. The 5th of the quarter for St. Joe's. Juwan Harrison, 5'10", sophomore. Passes to Edwards. Edwards against Youssef. Nice pass on the pick and roll, and missing the opportunity was Jeffrey Parker. Could have put Salesian in front. And there is a steal by Dunn. Mario Dunn's going to go all the way in and make the layup. Nearly got fouled there as well. The Pride are in front by a point with 19 seconds to go in the quarter. Youssef trying to throw it over the pressure. Finds Banks. Banks misses the shot with 10 seconds. Banks comes up with a steal. Banks, nice pass underneath. Lacey misses. Banks battles for the rebound, grabs it with 3 seconds, too. He's got to fire it up here. He does the buzzer and misses badly. And at the end of 1 quarter of play, it's the Pride in front of St. Joe's by the score of 15-14. You're watching high school basketball action on BayPreps.com. Pat O'Rourke with you from St. Joseph, Notre Dame in Alameda, where the Pilots are trailing by a point as we go to the second quarter. Two good basketball teams, phenomenal programs, and both teams on winning streaks coming in. Pride have won 8 straight. St. Joe's has won 9 in a row. St. Joe's won last year's meeting 57-54. The Pride had won 3 straight meetings before that. So we're underway in the second quarter. St. Joe's knocks out of bounds. It's going to stay with Salesian. Davion Mize, Markel Leonard, Juwan Harrison, Jeffrey Parker, and Jabari Bird all on the floor for Salesian. Bounce pass on the baseline. Get over the Bird. Feed it underneath. Having trouble getting a handle on his Mize. He gets it back. Feeds Bird, tough jumper left of the lane. Misses the tip rebound, knocked out of bounds, and they're going to say it's Salesian basketball. So a new set for the Pride. Markel Leonard working against the St. Joe zone right now. Feeding on the wing, Harrison. Bird. This is Bird, put it on the floor. Underneath, he finds Parker. Parker gets it knocked out of his hands. Loose ball on the floor, picked up by the Pilots and Justin Brown. Brown, a dangerous pass. Gibbons working against a tight defense of Harrison. Salesian will really pressure the ball. Feed it down low to Yusuf. Yusuf puts on the floor once, goes up and scores. 6 points now for Yusuf. We have our first points of the second quarter, and St. Joe's is in front. Back and forth game, not the last lead change we're going to see tonight, is a three-point jumper. Misses by Markel Leonard. Picked up by the Pilots in the front court. Gibbons hits the deck, or the man Gardner hits the deck, and it's going to be Markel Leonard who goes to the floor. And it's an offensive foul on the Pilots and Gibbons. Third team foul, each team with 3 team fouls. Justin Brown. Stepping inside the lane, off-balance shot, way off. Grabbed by Brown. Feeds it on the wing. Jumper misses by Lacey. Cleared by Parker. Salesian quickly pushes in the front court. Stepping inside. Beautiful right-hander. And going to the bucket for Markel Leonard. And Salesian is in the lead by 1. Jiminy Gibbons killed that dribble looking for Yusuf, and we're going to get a hold. Yusuf being grabbed by Parker there. 4th team foul. St. Joe's Notre Dame basketball with 5:30 to go in the first half. Pilots down 1. One-hand pass up top finds Lacey. Lacey travels to the basketball. That's 8 turnovers on the Pilots compared to 5 for Salesian. Very unofficial numbers. Lamont Banks going to check into the game as Lawrence Gaden goes out. Markel Leonard, Davian Mize play catch. Over to Bird on the far side, back to Mize. Mize looking for the lob for Bird, who hits the deck on that alley-oop attempt. He comes up okay, and he'll be going to the free throw line. So Jabari Bird gets a couple of free throws and tries to stretch the Salesian lead to 3. Good back and forth action we have seen. Bird makes the first free throw. Bird scored 33 points in the win at Berkeley on Friday. Tremendous talent. 6'5" junior. Makes the second one as well. So the lead at 3. Bird's going to check out of the game as Jermaine Edwards checks back into the contest. This is Jiminy Gibbons walking up with the basketball. Over to Yusuf, back Gibbons. Cross-court pass finds Harris up top. Yusuf way too strong on the jumper. Somehow grabs his own rebound at the free throw line and then draws the foul, and the Salesian bench cannot believe it. Yusuf's going to get a couple of free throws out of that one. Salesian bench is up in arms over that, thinking that should have been a charge on Yusuf. Yusuf already 7 points for the Pilots. And he'll try to pull St. Joe's within 1. .450 to go in the first half. Tagovailoa underneath, feeds it to Dunn. Dunn, though, has it knocked out of his hands and grabbed by Banks. Banks across midcourt, continuing that dribble. Dangerous pass, caught by Gibbons. St. Joe's and Salesian will both force you into turnovers with a tight defense. Here's Brown. One-hand pass feeds Harris. Harris puts on the floor. Little runner with the right hand is good. And the Pilots are in the lead. Marcus Harris, a 5'10" freshman, with his first points. 4:05 to go in the first half. Dangerous pass. Caught by Markel Leonard. He steps in and banks in the jumper. And yet another lead change. Yusuf, nice feed down low. Banks has trouble catching it, and then it's knocked out of his hands and out of bounds to the Pilots. 3:46 to go in the half. Nick Lacey in for St. Joe's. Jabari Bird in for Salesian. Givens goes out for the Pilots, and out for the Pride is Davion Mize. St. Joe's, the team in white, the home team tonight here in Alameda. Pass goes to Justin Brown, and Brown loses out of bounds. Mark Vosenot checks into the contest. As Brown goes out. 3:37 to go in the half. Edwards in the corner to Dunn. Bird's open up top. He catches. Working against the Pilot zone. Bird, left side of the lane. Now they get down to Tagaloa, who misses the gimme underneath. And Youssef grabs the board, and then he was hit in the head. Easy call for the official there as he was surrounded by 3 Pride players. It's a shot. Freddie Tagaloa is going to be upset with himself for missing. And a great look down low, an opportunity to push this lead back up to 3 with 3:18 to go in the first half. And a timeout on the floor. Salesian up 1. As we mentioned, with 3:18 showing on the clock. As we mentioned, we talked to both coaches before tonight's game, and we put the interview up on Bay Prep, those interviews up on baypreps.com. Coach Lippy of St. Joe's talking about how in last year's meeting, they sort of dared Salesian to shoot, and that Salesian did not have a really good shooting night, but saying that they're a much better shooting team this year and can't quite necessarily do that. It worked to their advantage last year. As mentioned, a 57-54 win in Richmond after Salesian had won 3 consecutive meetings. Right now, you've got 2 teams that are 4-0 in the Bay Shore. The only time they meet this year. So first place at stake, and odds are the winner of this game is going to win that conference. Marcus Harris dribbles the basketball out of the timeout. Feed it in the corner to Lacey. Back up top, Harris. Pass knocked away, grabbed by Lacey, then he throws it away. The other way, missing the shot, but there's Bird to put in the garbage for Salesian. And the Pride are up 3. Banks nearly loses it in the backcourt. And he'll throw it away. This is Mario Dunn going all the way in, hanging in the air and scoring. 8 points for Dunn. Salesian's got their biggest advantage with 2:20 to go in the first half. It's a 5-point Pride lead. St. Joe's got to take care of the basketball better here, and just as I say that, nearly turn it over, but Youssef catches, goes up strong, and scores off the glass. Youssef's got 10. He's the game's leading scorer. $1:50 to go in the second quarter. Get it to Dunn. Dunn, shot blocked from behind, but they're going to get Youssef on the foul. So Youssef commits the personal, and he puts Mario Dunn at the free throw line. Coming into the game for St. Joe's, Lawrence Gaden checks in along with Justin Brown. Youssef and Banks go out of the contest. So Dunn makes 1 of 2. And Salesian up to a 4-point advantage. Dunn's got 9. Going all the way, the bucket is Givens to cut the lead in half. Givens has 5 for the Pilots. Jabari Bird, cross-court pass, finds Edwards. Edwards gets it back from Dunn. Bird catches along the baseline, leans in, jumper and air ball off of Dunn's hands and out of bounds. That will go to the Pilots. 1:14 to play in the first half. Salesian is led by as many as 5. St. Joe's is led by as many as 3, but pretty tight, ton of lead changes as Lacey brings in the front court. Givens gets it back, shoots the long jumper, misses. Bird goes skying for the rebound. Leonard kicks it over to Dunn. Dunn on the baseline, little layup is good. Finger roll on that baseline puts Salesian up 4. 47 seconds to go in the first half. Justin Brown, 20 on the shot clock. Givens, 32 seconds left in the half. Losing a hand on the ball is Vorsenot. Turnover by St. Joe's. Dunn feeds Leonard. 11 unofficial turnovers on the Pilots right now. Salesian with 16 seconds left. Shot clock is off. Leonard's going to fire in the 3 in the corner. Miss, but there is Bird to stuff it home. 6-point advantage, 4 seconds. Givens goes to the bucket, misses the shot. Rebound to Edwards. His shot, the buzzer, will be too high. And an impressive way to end the first half if you're the Salesian Pride. The impressive dunk putback from Jabari Bird. And Salesian's got their biggest lead. It's 30-24 as these teams head in to the halftime locker room. We'll take a break on the audio side. You're watching high school basketball action on BayPreps.com. We'll have the producer and cameraman Ian Fawn, Pat O'Rourke back with you here on BayPreps.com as the score at the halftime break, as you can see on your screen, is Salesian in front of St. Joseph Notre Dame, the home team, by the score of 30-24 at the break. It was a 15-14 Salesian lead after one quarter. They outscored the Pilots 15-10 in the second quarter. Mario Dunn, the game's leading scorer, of 11 points, 6 for Jabari Bird, Freddie Tagaloa, and Markel Leonard each have 4. Jermaine Edwards with 3, and Jeffrey Parker's got 2. As for St. Joe's, Timadayo Youssef has 10 to lead all Pilot scorers. 5 for Jiminy Gibbons, 4 for Lamont Banks. Justin Brown's got 3, and Marcus Harris with 2. Pilots hurting themselves. Turnovers, 11 compared to 6 for Salesian. Each team with 12 rebounds in the first half. St. Joe's 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Salesian is 4 of 5. A couple winning streaks on the line. St. Joe's won 9 in a row. Salesian's taken 8 consecutive games. Salesian's won 15 straight Bayshore Athletic League games, or at least against Bayshore Athletic League competition, dating back to last season. Their last loss was to the St. Joe's Pilots nearly exactly a year ago. It was January 19th of last year, a 57-54 win for the Pilots in Richmond. On the floor for St. Joe's to start the second half, Nick Lacey, Jemini Gibbons, Timadayo Youssef, Lamont Banks, and Justin Brown, same 5 starters. For both sides, Jeffrey Parker on the floor for Salesian, along with Davion Mize, Mario Dunn, Markel Leonard, and Jabari Bird. So we start the third quarter. And going underneath, it's Lacey, and his shot swatted out of there. Loose ball knocked out of bounds, and it's going to go to Salesian. So Pride basketball. This is Markel Leonard. Getting it down low to Dunn. Dunn, the game's leading scorer for 11. Spins his way around, bumps into traffic, hits the deck, draws the foul, and Dunn's going to the free throw line where he is 1 of 2. Dunn in the impressive Salesian win against Sacramento on Monday night at Haas Pavilion. Had 11 points, 7 assists, and 5 steals. He makes the first free throw as he got a kind bounce. Biggest lead of the night for Salesian. It's been a tightly contested affair. Misses the second free throw, but we had a lane violation on Salesian. St. Joe's basketball either way. Pride applying some pressure in the backcourt. That's Davion Mize applying pressure to the ball, and Parker runs up, and then Bird comes up with a steal, and he does a great job seeing how go out of bounds and going down and scoring. The layup with the foul is Markel Leonard. Wow, that all started. Tremendous play by Jabari Bird to come up with a steal, save him from going out of bounds. And then Jeffrey Parker was able to find a streaking Markel Leonard. And he pushes this lead up to 9. Banks grabs the rebound on the missed free throw. It's a big run for Salesian dating back to the end of the second quarter. Youssef passes to Lacey, dribbles along the baseline, kicks it up top. Givens the jumper. No, the rebound through Youssef's hands. He gets it back, goes up and scores. Youssef with a dozen. St. Joe's trying to turn up a notch defensively, pleading from their coach Don Lippy. Here's Dunn firing the three-pointer. No, tip misses. Rebound cleared by Brown. Up the floor, Givens. Givens hangs in the air. Left-hander is good. 7 for Givens. Lead down to 5. 4 unanswered for St. Joe's. Moving to his right. Dunn, great pass, catching, going up, and scoring is Jeffrey Parker. 6:15 to go in the third quarter. Great action here in Alameda. Lacey has trouble corralling the basketball, feeds Banks. This is Givens. Going up strong and scoring is Justin Brown. He's got 5. Lead at 5. Bounce pass through the arms of Parker. Givens does a great job coming up with it. Ball is kicked in the front court. This is Brown. Brown pass to Lacey, and we have a foul. It's going to go against Davion Mize, his second. Into the game for the Pilots. You got Lawrence Gayden checking in along with Marcus Harris. Givens and Banks go out. Brown puts on the floor. Yusuf now with the basketball. Shot clock at 25. That hasn't been an issue tonight. Justin Brown, Haynes in the air, goes in and scores. Pilots once down 9 within 3. Brown's got 4 of his 7 in this third quarter. 5:20 remaining in the quarter. Here's Dunn. Dunn attacking, losing the basketball. Scramble. All types of bodies on the deck. I count 5 of them on the floor right now. It's Salesian basketball in the alternating possession. And they're trying to clear up the wet spots on the floor. Pass is going to go near midcourt to Dunn. This is Markel Leonard. Leonard passes off Bird. Bird steps inside the lane, but the shot clock expires before he can get the shot off. So St. Joe's tighten up the defense. Pilots down 9, now down 3 here in this third quarter. It's an 8-2 run for St. Joseph Notre Dame. Hitting the deck and losing the basketball is Lacey. Here's Dunn hanging in the air. He's got another layup and a game high 14. Capitalizing another Pilots turnover. And as Yusuf brings it in the front court, he is fouled. Lamont Banks going to check back into the game along with Givens. So Lacey and Yusuf go out. Freddie Tagaloa is into the game along with Jermaine Edwards for Salesian. 4:25 remaining in the third quarter. Marcus Harris. Gayden. High pass caught by Harris. Back up top, Givens. Hanging in the air is Brown. That was a tough right-hander. It misses. Gayden tries to grab rebounds off his hands, but actually say Salesian touched it last. So still St. Joe's basketball. Up top, handling it is Givens. Givens puts on the floor. Pass is kicked, but it's going to stay with St. Joe's. Kicked by the Pride. New shot clock for the Pilots. As Yusuf checks into the game. Justin Brown goes out. Yusuf's got 12 to lead all Pilot scores. Dunn with 14, the game's leading scorer. Dwayne Harrison checks in for the first time in this second half. Davion Mize goes out. And we've got another body hitting the deck. Tagaloa can't believe the call as he gets called for the foul, and that's going to be his third. With 4:02 to go in the third quarter. Third team foul as well. See Banks getting some instructions from his coach, Don Lippy. This is Gibbons on the far side. Up top, Yusuf. Yusuf wants the long jumper. It's blocked by Tagaloa. Yusuf gets it back, loses it. Grabbed by the Pride, up ahead to Tagaloa, and he goes in, misses the dunk. And then Salesian comes up with another steal. They nearly turn it over. It's a loose ball in the corner. And we're going to get a foul out of that one. It's going to go against Yusuf, and that's going to be his third. Tagaloa had an easy 2 points there. It looked like in between whether he was going to dunk it or lay it in, and he ended up missing it. As Yusuf goes out with those 3 fouls. Leonard tries to feed it Tagaloa through his hands. Salesians led by as many as 9. That was early in this third quarter. Kosanat feeds Harris, misses the shot. It goes to Jabari Bird. Bird, Haynes in the air, misses it, too strong, but the putback is there for Jermaine Edwards. 5 points for Edwards, the lead at 7 for Salesian. 3 minutes to go in the third. Banks along the baseline over Tagaloa. Tagaloa the rebound. Back into the game, Nick Lacey. As Wosanok goes out, Mario Dunn checks back into the game for Salesian. Markel Leonard takes a seat. Outstanding matchup. Seen some turnovers, but still it's been an exciting one between Salesian and St. Joe's Notre Dame in this packed house in this tiny gym in Alameda as a jumper is connected from the outside, a three-pointer by Bird. And Salesian has a 10-point lead. This their biggest advantage. And then a steal. This is Edwards. Edwards, Haynes in the air, misses the scoop shot. Bird tries to grab the rebound. It's knocked out. And the officials looking at each other, not sure. So they'll call the jump ball alternating possession. And it will give it to St. Joe's. Jeffrey Parker is going to come into the game for Salesian, but first we have a timeout on the floor. Salesian has opened up their biggest lead of the night. It's at 10, 42-32 of 2:21 to go in the third quarter. St. Joseph Notre Dame invites you to their annual crab feed. That's on January 28th here at Kelly Gym. There will be lots of delicious crab, good times, auctions to benefit athletics and tuition assistance at the school. This event will sell out, so hurry and get your tickets. Call Nicole at 510-995-9452. That's for the annual crab feed here at St. Joseph Notre Dame on January 28th here at Kelly Gym. Thanks to everyone here at St. Joseph for making us feel welcome. Athletic Director Chris Ponduck, whose team is tonight playing in Richmond. His girls basketball team playing Salesian, a very good matchup there, in a game we previewed where we talked to both coaches there on BayPreps.com. That game going on tonight. Also thanks to Mary McInerney and Dan Curry for helping us get situated here. Great setting for high school basketball here in Alameda. St. Joseph Notre Dame, you know they've got another run in them here. Still a lot of time left with 2:15 in the third quarter. This is Nick Lacey. Salesian, just outstanding job of pressuring the ball. It's a tremendous defensive team. A lot of talent, but very good defensively. They're allowing 45.6 points per game while scoring 70.5. With 8 on the shot clock, going to the bucket, missing, grabbing his own rebound as Brown misses again, and it's knocked out off of Salesian. So Salesian outscoring their opponents by an average of 24.9 points per game, the difference in the margin. Nice pass underneath. Yusuf catches on the feed from Givens and scores and gets this lead down to single figures. 14 for Timothy Yusuf. 1:35 to play in the third. The pass by Harrison off the hands of Parker. And Salesian has their 10th turnover. Nice defense by Dwayne Harrison. Givens brings up the floor, finds Yusuf. High right, he's guarded by Parker. Dangerous pass, caught by Lacey. Lacey working against Edwards. Gets it back, loses it, stripped, knocked away initially by Harrison. Harrison gets it back, misses the layup, and Lacey's got the rebound. Unable to capitalize on St. Joe's 16th turnover. Yusuf does a great job as he was falling out of bounds to throw it off of Mario Dunn and save the possession with 1:04 to go in the third quarter. Markel Leonard into the game as Dunn goes out. Jeffrey Parker is also out of the game for Salesian. This is Givens with the basketball inside a minute to go in the third. Lacey. Lacey passes off Brown. Caught by Givens. Givens, tough angle on the baseline jumper. It misses. Battle for the rebound. Nice feed underneath to Yusuf on the grab by Brown. And Yusuf is fouled. Excellent job by Brown to grab that offensive rebound. And then feed a cutting Yusuf, who is going to the free throw line. With 44 seconds to go in the third quarter. Yusuf a perfect 3 of 3 from the line. The Pilots team is 6 of 7. He makes them both. Cuts the lead down to 6. Got a 9-second differential between the game clock and shot clock. 32 seconds left in the third. Markel Leonard feeds Bird. Tough jumper. Misses. He hits the floor. Givens the rebound. St. Joe's can get the last shot here. Shot clock off. 17 seconds left. Seven seconds. Givens with 5 seconds. Givens passes off Yusuf. Haynes in the air. Right-hander, no good. Somebody slapped the backboard, and Coach Lippy wants a goaltending because that backboard was hit on that shot. I think he's got a great case here. That backboard was shaking as that ball, before that ball even hit the bucket. There's no question about it. Coach Lippy pleading to the official there. And it's a 6-point Salesian lead as we go to the fourth quarter. 42-36. So Salesian stretched that lead to 10. St. Joe's scoring the last 4 points of the quarter. Maybe should have been the last 6 points. Salesian basketball. To start the fourth. This is Bird. Bird gets it knocked out of his hands, and then the basketball looked like it got Yusuf right in the face, that loose ball. Not a comforting sight to see Yusuf hit the deck there. That loose ball was slapped at, and it ended up just hitting him right in the face. Trying to clear up another wet spot on the floor. We've seen a lot of bodies hit the deck. Tightly contested affair, as we'd expect, between these rival schools. And two awesome programs. At the free throw line is Bird. And he misses the first. Bird's got 9 points tonight. He has 2 of 3 from the line. Salesian as a team free throw shooting is 5 of 8. So he makes the second. And Salesian's got a 7-point advantage. 7:42 to go. Yusuf, nice pass, cutting on the baseline, missing the layup, but putting it in his own miss is Brown. Brown's got 9 points and 7 boards now. So he pads the rebounding total on his own miss there. And going to the hole is Leonard, and he is fouled. Foul goes against Nick Lacey, his first. It's the 15th foul on the Pilots. Salesian's got 14 fouls. Long time for the inbounds. Finally goes into Davion Mize. Leonard. It's the St. Joe's man defense. Leonard's pass off the hands of Mize and out of bounds. The 11th Salesian turnover. Pride were once up 10 in this second half. Nick Lacey. This is Jiminy Gibbons with 13 on the shot clock. Dangerous pass caught by Brown. Jumper is good, a 3 for Justin Brown, and it comes at an opportune time as it cuts the lead to 2 with 6.5 to go. What a second half for Justin Brown. Try to get it down low and off the hands, and we got a foul as Yusuf was going for that ball, and I think he just picked up his 4th. Yusuf's going to go out of the game with those 4 fouls. Here's a 3 in the corner. Misses badly, but the putback is there for Davion Mize. An opportune bounce for Mize. Here's a jumper from the baseline. That is there for Justin Brown. Boy, what a second half for Brown. 11 of his 14 since intermission. It is 45-43, despite what you see on your screen. It's a 2-point game. Now we got that score right as Jabari Bird spins his way around. Haynes in the air, can't convert. Deflected rebound, out of bounds to Salesian. Boy, that looks like a bad call on the surface. 5:41 to go. And a little bit of a delay here. Talking to a couple players on the floor. Open baseline jumper is good for Markel Leonard. And he pushes the Salesian lead back up to 4 with 5:34 to go. Timeout on the floor. Good action tonight from Alameda. The only time these teams meet up. 2 winning streaks at stake. 14-3 overall is St. Joseph Notre Dame. Salesian 15-2. Both these teams 4-0 in league play. In all probability, first place on the line, and whoever wins this game is going to likely win this conference. There are some teams that want to have from say in it, but particularly if you look at Salesian, considering they already beat a good St. Patrick St. Vincent team by 50. Again, the crab feed here at St. Joseph Notre Dame is going to be on January 28th. For tickets, call Nicole at 510-995-9452. Pat O'Rourke with you here on BayPreps.com. A 47-43 Salesian lead. With 5:34 to go. Givens with the basketball. Pass down low, caught, and then throwing it up off the bottom of the hoop and turning it over was Lawrence Gaden. Turnover comes right now with 5:03 to go in the game. Every turnover vital, but particularly now with the closing stages of this contested battle. There's a nice lob caught by Leonard. He's falling out of bounds. He saves it. 14 on the shot clock. Free throw line jumper by Edwards misses badly. Banks with his 4th rebound. Salesians led by as many as 10. Banks nearly turned it over. Lacey. Got black shirts hounding him, feeds Givens in the corner, and a big 3 by Givens cuts the lead down to 1. And a steal by Givens. He's going to shoot again. Misses this time. The rebound underneath Lacey. He tries to go up, and he is fouled. Oh, what a stretch there for Jemini Givens. The 3, the steal, he misses the 3, and then Lacey underneath draws the foul and will go to the line and a chance to put St. Joseph Notre Dame in front for the first time since the first quarter. And he makes the first to tie it. First point of the night for the 6-foot senior, Nick Lacey. Bird's going to go out of the game. Tagaloa checks in. Jeffrey Parker also out. Mario Dunn is into the contest. For the lead, Nick Lacey. He gets them both, 4:09 to go. The Pilots are in front. Here's Leonard stepping inside the lane, knocked out of his hands, loose ball, picked up by Justin Brown. Lacey in the corner for three, yes! The Pilots up 4. It's a 14-point turnaround in this second half. But the other way scoring is Edwards, and he draws the foul. And Edwards has a chance for a three-point play to pull Salesian within one. 3:34 remaining. Great sequence going back and forth here. St. Joe's was down 6 entering this fourth quarter. They were once down 10 in the third. Edwards converts the free throw. Pilot basketball. Temadayo Youssef playing with 4 fouls, dribbles it against Tagaloa. This is Justin Brown. He's had a big second half, big part of this comeback for St. Joseph Notre Dame. Jiminy Givens. Youssef looking for that backdoor play. He's looking for Banks right now and throws it away. 18th turnover on the Pilots. 3:05 remaining. Stepping inside the lane. Tough scoop layup is good for Markel Leonard. 6 of his 10 in the second half. Salesian in the lead. 2:51 to go. Lacey, Haynes in the air. Pass caught by Brown. Jumper is in. The lead changes hands once again. 13 of Brown, 16 in the second half. 2:24 showing on the clock. St. Joe's fans chanting defense. Edwards along the baseline. Picks up the blocking foul. It's going to put him at the free throw line. It'll be a 1-and-1 as that's the 18th foul on St. Joseph Notre Dame. It's going to go against Gibbons. Jabari Bird is back in for the Pride as Mario Dunn goes out. Lawrence Gaydon checks in for the Pilots. For Lamont Banks. So here's Edwards going to the line where he is 2 of 2. He's got 8 points. 1-and-1 here. And he ties it. Mario Dunn checks into the game as Davion Mize goes out. Jermaine Edwards, 6'4" junior. Had 19 in a win against St. Mary's a few weeks ago. Looking to give his team the lead. And he does. 2:12 to go. Great action here, and Coach Lippy on the St. Joseph bench wants a timeout. St. Joseph Notre Dame won their 10th NCS championship of all time last season. Won 2 of the last 3 seasons in Division 5. They were also the state champions last year, taking on the state runners-up in Division 4 in Salesian. The only loss Salesian suffered to a Northern California team last year was to these Pilots. Salesian had won 3 consecutive meetings in a row before that loss. And with 2:08 remaining, St. Joseph Notre Dame's got the basketball. They were once down 10 in the second half. They took a 4-point lead in this fourth quarter. but now down 1. Teams leaving it all on the floor. They played just a couple nights ago on Martin Luther King Day. And they'll both be in action on Friday night. Salesian's at St. Patrick's, St. Vincent. No doubt the Bruins looking for a rematch there after Salesian won the first meeting by 50. So here is Givens with the basketball. Givens feeds Lacey. 17 on the shot clock, back to Givens. Pump fakes the shot against the defense from Leonard. Feeds Brown for a 3. That misses badly, and it's caught by Bird. Now the Pride working with the lead and the basketball. A 3 by Edwards, rims out. Had a good look. Brown the rebound. 1:30 to go. Givens didn't take the 3 there. Yusuf up top. Yusuf wants Lacey to come to the ball. Setting a pick for Lacey. Tried to roll off it early. Lacey hangs in the air, and they're going to get a charging call against Nick Lacey with 1:14 to go. Big call against the Pilots there, and looks like the correct call by the officials. Lacey a little out of control. Salesian basketball against pressure. Throw it up to Leonard. Leonard, nice bounce pass. Tagaloa, he's got the reverse layup. And Salesian leads by 3 with 1:04 to go. Tagaloa's first bucket of the second half. He's got 6 in the game. St. Joe's doesn't necessarily need a 3 here. Still a lot of time left, 50 seconds. Givens. Pass, deflected out of bounds by Edwards. Edwards really stepped up his play in this fourth quarter for Salesian. This is Givens feeding Yusuf. He wants the 3 for the tie. Just rims out, grabs his own rebound, goes up, hangs in the air, scores, and the foul. Temadayo Yusuf has got 18 points to lead all Pilot players. He had a great look at a 3 there, missed it, but had the fortune of the rebound coming right back over him, over Tagaloa's outstretched arm. And he was able to go to the bucket, score, draw the foul, and 1 free throw can tie this game with 33 seconds left. Timeout on the floor. Great, great game here in Alameda tonight. With Salesian now leading by a point, but Yusuf, 1 free throw, can tie this game. He is a perfect 4 of 4 from the line tonight. St. Joe's has shot their free throws well tonight. They are 9 of 10 as a team. You can hear the competing fans chanting against one another with 33.6 seconds left. Nearly a year ago, January 19th, 2011, 57-54. St. Joseph won at Salesian. 111 points scored in that one. You've got 111 scored in this one tonight. Yusuf with the free throw to tie. Excellent night for the 6'6 sophomore, 18 points. That leads all scores. Can he make it 19? No! The rebound to Edwards. St. Joseph Notre Dame's going to have to foul at some point, and there is the foul, Justin Brown. Brown very upset. And going to the free throw line is Edwards. It's a double bonus here. And Edwards, not the guy you want. With 29 seconds left, he is 4 of 4 from the line in this game. He missed it. Two guys go in for the rebound, Yusuf and Bird, but it's an automatic 2 shots. So the first free throw miss for Edwards. St. Joe's hoping he misses another. He missed that one. Yusuf the board. 26 seconds. St. Joe's still down a point. Gibbons against traffic. Throws it away. It's stolen by Edwards. Long pass to the front court. Bird. He feeds Edwards. He goes up, scores, and draws the foul. Actually, that was Jeffrey Parker with the bucket and a chance for a 3-point play with 15 seconds left. Couple missed free throws, and the Pilots had a great opportunity. But the bad pass, they had numbers and they're breaking pressure there. The bad pass is stolen away by the Pride. And now a free throw coming for Parker. And a chance to make it a 2-possession game with 15.4 seconds left. Teams will talk it over. Just saw Jermaine Edwards. Been a reliable free throw shooter tonight. Missed a couple free throws. And St. Joseph Notre Dame hoping that Jeffrey Parker, who has not been at the line tonight, will miss a free throw here. Gotta like the way both these teams play. Very unselfish basketball. We saw it there in that last sequence as Jabari Bird fed Parker. Bird easily could have gone in and scored himself, but the better opportunity to score was there for Parker. So it's a 58-55 Salesian lead after the bucket. And now Jeffrey Parker, 6'5" senior, shoots one. Pilot fans, the home crowd making some noise, hoping this free throw misses. It does. The rebound to Gaden. 12 seconds. Pilots need a 3. Lacey hands it off to Vosanat. Now Yusuf with 4 seconds. Yusuf, 3 from the wing, way off. The tip rebound, grabbed by the Pride, and there is the buzzer. Salesian has won in Alameda tonight on St. Joseph Notre Dame's home floor by the final score of 58-55. A very impressive road win, and as you'd expect, a great battle between these outstanding programs. Take a break on the audio side. I try to bring you an interview or two here. You're watching high school basketball action on BayPreps.com. Pat O'Rourke back with you here on BayPreps.com as the final score 58-55. As you can see on your screen, Salesian holds off St. Joseph tonight. This was a 30-24 Salesian lead at the half. And each team scored 12 points in the third quarter. It was 42-36 going to the fourth quarter. St. Joe's came all the way back, once down 10 in the third quarter. They took a 4-point lead at one point, but Salesian came storming back and go on for the 58-55 win. And we're going to be joined by a couple of players here in a moment. And we're going to be joined by Jabari Bird and Mario Dunn after their impressive win tonight, 58-55 over the home team. And Jabari, we'll start with you. Congratulations on the victory tonight. Talk about this game. You knew going in it was going to be an intense battle. This is one of the games you had circled on the calendar before the season?
Definitely, man. Like last year, they beat us in our own gym. So the whole year so far, we've been thinking revenge. We got to come back and get them back in their house, man. So it was a real big win for us. And our boy Mario stepped up tonight.
Yeah, what about that, Mario? Talk about this game. Is this something that you were looking forward to after they beat you guys last year?
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, revenge is always something that I got to get. I mean, they come out here and they beat us in our own house, so we got to come back here and show them how it's done.
Well, you guys were down 1 point in the fourth quarter after having a big lead in the third quarter. What were you guys thinking at that point? Because that wasn't a really 4-point lead for long for them.
I mean, we just got to stay poised, stay relaxed, stay calm. I mean, we've been down in situations and brought it back, so we can handle the pressure.
Well, you guys certainly applied the defensive pressure, Jabari. Talk about that. Seems like you guys are playing some great defensive basketball this season.
Yeah, man, we had to, because the last couple of games we've been kind of slipping on defense, you know, with the last two games against Berkeley and Sac High. So tonight we came out with that mentality, like, we're going to win this game on defensive end. Don't matter how much we score, as long as we stop them, you know, we're going to get this W. And that was our mentality tonight, and we went out there and got it done.
What are some things you guys need to work on going forward?
Basically everything, man. We ain't doing nothing perfect right now. We got a good record, you know. We just got to keep working, getting better every day in practice, you know, so we can finish the season off strong.
What about you, Mario? What do you think you guys need to do?
Well, our record shows that we're a good team, but all teams have good flaws. So, I mean, we can always step up everything, especially rebounding. We didn't rebound too well tonight, so we can do that. And then getting through our plays, being more poised. We got a whole 35-second shot clock. We ain't got to rush nothing.
All right, guys, congratulations on the victory. Mario Dunn and Jabari Bird, congratulations to you guys for the win. Very impressive victory on the road tonight. Doc, you heard those guys talk about it, winning on St. Joe's home floor after St. Joe's won on Salesian's home floor a year ago. Again, 58-55 the final. 4 different players in double figures, including Mario Dunn, 14 points. The Salesian High, 14 points. Markel Leonard, Jabari Bird, Jermaine Edwards all scored 10 each. 6 for Freddie Tagaloa and Jeffrey Parker, including a big bucket by Parker near the end. 2 points for Devon Mize. As for St. Joe's, game high, Timadayo Youssef with 18 points, 16 for Justin Brown, 10 for Jemini Gibbons, 4 for Lamont Banks. Nick Lacey scores 3, and 2 for Marcus Harris. You heard Dunn mention it, Mario Dunn mentioned it. They didn't rebound well. They were out-rebounded tonight, 27-19. They committed less turnovers, though, 20 for the Pilots compared to 14 for the Pride. From the free throw line, St. Joseph Notre Dame was 9 of 11. Salesian was 9 of 16. Improving to 16-2 is Salesian. They're now 5-0 in league play. St. Joe's drops to 14-4 and 4-1 in the Bay Shore Athletic League. For Ian Fawn, the producer and cameraman, I'm Pat O'Rourke, signing off from St. Joseph Notre Dame. Great setting for high school basketball. Salesian wins on the road tonight, 58-55. You've been watching High School Hoops on BayPreps.com. Have a good night.